Hello there, and welcome to Cooking with Tyler. That's me. And today we're going to be cooking a skillet lasagna. Here's what you need for the ingredients. So there's tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes, chicken broth, garlic, this can opener, it's not an ingredient, but anyway, chopped up onion, Italian sausage, and 4 cheese ravioli, and mozzarella cheese. Those are your ingredients. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first step is to wash your hands right here. And make sure you use soap, which is good for your hands. That way you don't get any germs. And make sure you get a towel to dry your hands with, which is right here. And then the second step, now the first step is taken care of, is to set the skillet to 350. And while that's warming up, let's get to cooking. On second thought, why don't we prepare the ingredients before we get to cooking? Turning on the skillet, I mean. So, I've already prepared some of these cans open, which I opened already. So, why don't I just show you how I open the cans? You take this and you turn it around. As long as you get the whole thing, you should be good. There we go. Since I usually buy cheese that is already shredded, I actually think people like it better if it was shredded at home. So let's get to shredding. First, let's open this up. I think all the way should work, since I pour it. And then you take this. Make sure you go a long way so that you don't accidentally cut your fingers. And make sure that you get enough shredded cheese, as much as you want. So, for this recipe, we decided to have the whole break. So let's see the biggest reveal. Dang, that's a lot of cheese. So, I'm going to open these ravioli packages and the meat package so that it's all ready to go. And then we'll turn on the skillet. So, let's get to opening. That sounds like a good gap. Now, for the next one. An easiest way to do this is you can cut it this way. It's much more better that way. Alright. Now that that is all taken care of, let's open the meat. Alright, now that that's taken care of, let's turn on the skillet. There we go. So, now that everything is prepped up, let's follow the instructions. So, what we're gonna do is, since this is about 2 tablespoons, I'm just gonna use the rest of this, but let's make sure that goes all over the pan. It's close enough. And what you need to spread it with is a wooden spoon. So I'm going to hold the black part. And there you go. Now let's get the food inside it. So the next is you have to saute. I don't know what that means, but I think it means put the onions over the medium and the garlic over the medium heat until the onions are soft and translucent. So let's see how the onions do. I think I should spread them around to make sure. Alright, that was good. Now for the garlic. 2 cloves. This is about 2 cloves, I think, or not. This is a clove. So let's do this. That's 1. And that's 2. Oh wow, that's almost hot. That is so hot. Looks like we're gonna have to turn that down just a teeny tiny bit. Ooh, that got me. So we're gonna finish sauteing the onions and garlic until it's all nice and clear. Now, the next step is then to add the sausage and cook it up by breaking up with the wooden spoon and while it browns. Oops, we gotta peel up the paper. I better do it quickly. Oh, darn it. Almost there. There we go. Now that that's taken care of, let's get to chopping. So, since it takes a little bit to be cooked, we're just gonna continue doing this until the meat gets all browned up and cooked all the way through. So, while we wait for this to be all browned up, which is kind of what it looks like to me, let's go ahead and put in the garlic bread and cook it for 6 minutes. All right. I hope I did that correctly. Oh, it's good to me. All right, so we're gonna stir this for a couple more seconds, and it looks good to me. I just gotta make sure it doesn't stick. There we go. And now for the next step. Add the tomatoes, the tomato sauce, and the chicken broth and ravioli all together. So here goes nothing. Add these good tomato chunks. Now for the tomato sauce. Pardon me. Now for the last part. Third to last. Oh, I should stir this real quick. Alright, now let's add the ravioli. Pardon me. Alright, now let's make sure this gets stirred all the way. So, make sure that the temperature is all the way up to 350 again while it's cooking. So let's just give this a final stir, and then we're gonna let it sit and let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, while this is cooking, let's go ahead and clean up. So, the first thing to do is wash these cans until they're shiny clean. Make sure when you're done cooking and cleaning the cans and their lids, make sure they all go in the recycle when you're done.
Hey buddy, great job today.
Thank you.
That is an amazing looking recipe. I can't wait to eat it.
Yeah.
So do you mind talking a little bit about why we're making videos on YouTube now?
That way people could understand that I have autism and how it could help other people that have kids with autism.
Yeah, do you mind that we're going to be talking about autism at all?
I don't mind.
Okay.
Even if you guys seem to get frustrated with autism, I won't mind.
Well, do you ever get frustrated with autism?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So, you know what? Do you think that other people who have autism also get frustrated?
Yep.
Yeah, so there might be other people with autism that see your videos too, and they see you doing like amazing things like cooking recipes in the kitchen, some amazing food, and that might inspire them too to go in the kitchen and cook, right?
Right.
Yeah, just because you have a disability doesn't mean you can't do things, right?
Right.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to eat this meal that you cooked?
I don't know, honestly, but I loved cooking it.
Yeah?
But I'm just not hungry right now.
I see. So if you were hungry, would you eat this meal?
Maybe.
Tell me a little bit about that.
It's a lasagna.
Yeah?
Cooked on a skillet.
Yeah. Do you have certain food preferences?
I prefer to eat raviolis.
Okay, so you just put raviolis in there.
Yeah, but I mean like Chef Boyardee raviolis.
Right, so...
Because it's much more smaller and
So
these are bigger.
Yeah, so you're a little particular, right?
I'm a little particular, yeah.
It's just called preference, right?
Uh-huh.
But you're gonna try it? You're gonna give it a try for the vlog at least?
Yeah, I'll give it a try.
And give us your review of the recipe?
Yeah.
Alright. Hey buddy, thank you so much for being willing to do these videos for people.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think
And-
it's going to make a lot of difference for people.
And I should tell you, an idea for your channel, whenever I do my videos, you can record behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's
So-
what I've been telling you in the past.
Oh, you mean for your channel when you're doing like your channel stuff over at your, what is your channel called?
There's one called Crossover Official, but I'm not going to use that channel anymore.
Okay, so what channel are you going to use?
I'm going to use my second channel, which is called TG Movie Guy. I'm going to be making plush videos on there.
Okay, well, and we'll go ahead and just link that, both of your channels right down below in the description.
Yeah, when you record behind the scenes stuff for the vlog channel.
Cool. People can go check out that too. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's plate this up and eat. What do you say?
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Alright, now that it's all done, let's go ahead and add the cheese. Spread it around. Alright. This is gonna taste great for my parents and for me to try. So thank you for watching this episode of Cooking with Tyler. And be sure to subscribe to my channel and my parents' vlog channel down below. Thank you. Alright, now let's give this a taste test. However you want to cut it when you eat it, it's up to you. Alright. Now let's taste this. It's good, but well, I don't eat it. But at least I cooked it. Thanks again.